My name is Dr. Suleiman Bello Mohammed. I am a medical doctor, a pediatrician, and the medical director of my hospital, the Federal Medical Center in Katsina, northern Nigeria. About 1 month ago, I had possibly the worst headache I will ever have in my lifetime. My wife immediately rushed me to the hospital where a CT scan was conducted for me, and I was informed that I have an abnormal vessel in my brain that has either bled or is likely to bleed, and I was advised to seek for specialist medical attention if I'm to stay well without any problem in the future. I contacted a colleague, a radiologist, Dr. Suwaid, who linked me up with Artemis Hospital in India, where I was linked with my international contact, Mr. Anup of Artemis Hospital in India. This is my story. I contacted Mr. Anup and I sent in copies of my CT scans. And within the next 1-2 hours of submitting those CT scans to him, I got a response from Dr. Gupta, the interventional radiologist, who advised that I have to undergo a specialist examination, digital subtraction angiography, and possibly coiling of what he thinks are aneurysms that have the potential to rupture in my brain and lead to significant morbidity if I don't do anything about it. Within 5 days of that contact, I had a visa to travel to India. I have not been to India before. This is my first trip to India. But I was informed that especially in this era of coronavirus pandemic, to get a visa within 24 hours is unheard of. But Artemis Hospital and my doctors in Artemis Hospital were able to do it because they realized that if I don't travel on time, I may end up with significant disability because of the aneurysms I have in my brain. The Consular General of the Indian High Commission in Nigeria, I must appreciate. He was quite helpful. He understood what I was going through, interacted with Artemis Hospital, and I had a visa within 24 hours of contacting the Consular General in Nigeria. I was able to travel. The Indian government, the immigration services of the Indian government, I must appreciate, because the way I came into India with the coronavirus pandemic is quite unprecedented. It shows a lot of concern that even when the world is afraid of the calamity that is being created by coronavirus, they were still thinking that some other people have some other problems which is not coronavirus that can lead to significant disability, which may be more than that created by coronavirus pandemic. Artemis Hospital, I must appreciate. Very professional. Upon arrival, even with the quarantine regime of the Indian government understood when my doctors in Artemis Hospital explained to them my situation and why I will not be a candidate to undergo quarantine. And I was made to undergo institutional quarantine within Artemis Hospital, which Artemis Hospital respected to the core, because for the past 2 weeks I have been in hospital, and up to date I don't know anywhere in Delhi, because I have been just within the hospital observing quarantine and undergoing my medical taking care of my medical health challenges in India. Within 5 days of arrival, I had the digital subtraction and angiography done. I had my aneurysms have been embolized. The abnormal vessels have been taken care of by the neurosurgeons.
Recently, we had the pleasure of treating Dr. Bello. Now, Dr. Bello is a medical doctor from Nigeria, and he came to us with a problem of having had a severe headache around 2 weeks before he came to us. Now we did all the tests and it showed that he had what is called as an arteriovenous malformation of the brain. So arteriovenous malformations, or AVMs for short, are basically congenital malconnections between the artery and the vein inside the brain. Now what that causes is that it causes headaches, it can cause epilepsy, and most importantly it has a risk of producing brain hemorrhage. Now his AVM was on the surface and it was not of a very big size. So what we typically do now in most of these cases is, in a single session of anesthesia, we first block off the blood supply by embolization, and then what I did is a microsurgical removal of the AVM through a small opening in the skull, which was neuronavigation guided, and it was guided by the angiographic images. So in a single session on one day, in the morning, my colleague Dr. Vipul, he embolized and blocked off the blood supply to the AVM, and after that I did a small opening of the skull, and under high magnification microscope vision guided by neuronavigation, we were able to safely remove this AVM from the brain.
Dr. Bello is a pediatrician doctor from Nigeria, and he suffered from brain bleeding due to a arteriovenous malformation in brain along with an aneurysm. Thankfully, through combined approach, we were able to treat him successfully. First, we performed endovascular embolization, treating the aneurysm and most of the AVM, and then our neurosurgical team led by Dr. Aditya Gupta operated upon him and removed the whole mass. He has made complete recovery and likely to remain free from these issues later on.
Post-operatively, Dr. Bello did very well. The very next morning, he was walking around eating normal food, and on the day 3 of surgery in the morning, we actually discharged him and sent him back to his hotel. So overall, the hospital course of Dr. Bello and the treatment was very good. Now in this single session, very quick treatment, he is free of the brain AVM completely, and his long-term survival, work, personal life, all can be absolutely normal. Within 6 months to 1 year, we anticipate we will start reducing his anti-epilepsy medicines also, and hopefully in a year or two, he should be completely off any kind of medicines as well. So we are very happy with the kind of outcome and the result that Dr. Bello has achieved.
And today I feel well. I feel better than I feel 20 years ago when I was 30 years old. Today I'm 49, but with all the health challenges, I feel better than I have felt when I was 30 years old. I must appreciate a lot of people. The Consular General of the Indian High Commission in Nigeria, the Indian government, the immigration services of the Indian government for allowing me and giving me the permission to come in. Mr. Anup, you've made life much easy. My doctors for acting professionally and on time to save my life and to save me from disability. Thank you very much at Temis Hospital. Thank you very much, Mr. Anup. Thank you very much, the Indian High Commissioner. Thank you very much, the Indian government. And most of all, thank you very much, my family, for the support that was given to me. Thank you.